I broke up with my fiancée after she hit my face and caused serious medical damage. We'd been together for 5 years and everything seemed perfect. Maya was this sweet, caring person who worked as a nurse and made these incredible Sunday morning pancakes. She had this one weird thing though. She was absolutely terrified of bugs. Like, completely loses her mind terrified. I knew about it from pretty early on. She'd see a spider in the bathroom and start hyperventilating. One time she saw a roach in our apartment and locked herself in the bedroom for 3 hours until I could get rid of it. I always thought it was kind of endearing in a weird way. Like everyone has their thing, right? We were at my buddy Brandon's house having one of those perfect summer nights. You know the kind. Sitting on the back deck, roasting marshmallows over this little fire pit, drinking beers, just talking about nothing important. Maya was laughing at some stupid story Brandon's girlfriend was telling about her coworker. That's literally the last thing I remember from that night. I woke up in the hospital with the worst headache of my life and Maya crying next to my bed. My forehead felt like someone had taken a blowtorch to it. And there were all these wires and beeping machines everywhere. Maya's mascara was running down her face and she kept saying, I'm so sorry, over and over. The doctor came in and explained what happened. Apparently there was a spider on my forehead. Just a regular house spider, nothing dangerous. Maya saw it and completely lost it. She grabbed this metal citronella candle holder from the table and started beating my face with it. 5 times. Hard. I ended up with 8 staples in my forehead, a concussion, and second-degree burns all over my face from the hot metal. The burns were the worst part. They covered most of my forehead and went down around my left eye. The doctor said I was lucky I didn't lose my vision. For the first few days, I felt terrible for Maya. She was absolutely destroyed. She barely ate, couldn't sleep, kept apologizing every 5 minutes. I could see how guilty she felt, and I genuinely didn't want her to torture herself over it. It was an accident, right? She didn't mean to almost kill me over a spider. But then I started thinking about it more. I talked to Brandon and his girlfriend who saw the whole thing. They said it wasn't just like a quick reaction. She grabbed that candle holder and kept hitting me even after the spider was obviously gone. Even after I was bleeding and unconscious on the deck. The burns healed slowly. Every morning I'd look in the mirror and see these angry red marks all over my face. People at work would stare, and I'd have to explain that my fiancé accidentally burned my face off because of a spider. It sounded insane, even saying it out loud. 3 weeks later, we were having dinner and Maya was telling me about her day when a fly landed on the table. Just a regular housefly. She saw it and immediately grabbed a kitchen knife. Not to kill the fly, she was holding it like she was ready to stab something. The look in her eyes was the same look Brandon described from that night. That's when it hit me. This wasn't just about being afraid of bugs. Something was seriously wrong here, and I was the one who was going to pay for it next time. I sat her down the next day and told her I thought we should call off the engagement. I tried to be gentle about it. I said I didn't blame her and I didn't want her to blame herself either, but I couldn't risk going through something like that again. She completely lost it, started crying and begging me to change my mind. She promised she'd get therapy, that she'd never hurt me again, that she'd do anything to fix it. But I kept thinking about that knife and the way she looked at that fly. After about a week of her trying to convince me, she finally gave up. She packed her stuff and left. That was 6 months ago and I haven't heard from her since.